Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. This video today is going to be focusing really on just one topic again. We're back to the one topic videos, and it's about the man who did the BBC documentary about Prince William and Prince Harry. For those who don't remember, it was called The Princes and the Press. It was in two parts. The two parts were separated because the second part had to be edited. Yeah, let's just jump right in, okay? Let's go. To start with, in this documentary, this man basically said that William was approving of leaks of Meghan's bullying claims and other things that were going on in the palace. That's something that William denies, and that's something that they were unable to prove. We all thought that the documentary was slanted towards Harry and Meghan, and there was proof in that. First of all, Harry complained about the word Megxit. So to make Harry happy, they changed that part of the documentary. If this is an impartial documentary done by the BBC, you don't make changes to it at the request of one of the brothers. Another thing the documentary claimed was that senior sources were helping in Meghan's court case battle. Again, unfounded accusation and no proof given. Another tip-off that this was slanted towards Harry and Meghan was the fact that their attorney was on there talking about the bullying claims, and Omid Scobie also made an appearance. Nobody from William and Catherine and Charles's side was put on air, and the BBC was never able to give an answer as to why that was. Then some of the reporters who spoke on the show started coming out saying that this was a total hatchet job and they were conned into it. The above reporters said that she gave over 2 hours worth of interviews and she was cut down to 20 seconds and they edited her words to slant her against William and Catherine. I have no trouble believing that. Then things started to get really interesting because Mr. Rajan's picture suddenly came up standing with Meghan Markle's best friend at a Harvey Weinstein party. Yes, that's him with Miss Nunu, I guess is how you pronounce her name. So like I said, the second episode had to be edited, but besides Harry requesting the word Megxit be removed, it looked like it was edited because the palace was very upset. The claims were unsubstantiated, no evidence was given, and the palace was not allowed to view it before it aired. So edited was the second part that it just recycled the same information over and over and over again and didn't deliver what it actually had promised. This is where things start to go badly wrong for Mr. Rajan. I'm assuming I'm saying his name correctly. He should know that once you put something on the internet, it's there forever. And prior tweets from him then came to light. And those tweets showed that he is a staunch anti-monarchist who has insulted the royal family at every turn. But he didn't just insult the institution. He actually insulted the people, like directly. And here are a few examples. He called Prince Philip a racist buffoon. Prince Charles was scientifically illiterate. And the Queen's Diamond Jubilee a celebration of mediocrity. Some of the worst tweets, however, were reserved for William and Catherine. He called William and Catherine total frauds and said he wanted to throw a brick at Kate and William. When Kate's pregnancy was announced with George, he told them that neither one of them has a claim on the glorious area of Cambridge, so stop pretending like you do. Here's a tweet where he said he was going to have to reconsider where he's getting married because it's in Cambridge. Couple of other tweets just to show you where his brain is at. He said Prince Charles wasn't smart enough to brush his own teeth. Anybody who praised the Queen for her good sense and wisdom, etc., were called an idiot. How about this one where he says the idea of allegiance to Queen Elizabeth is absurd? Finally, this last tweet tells me that the BBC did not vet this man before they hired him. I mean, obviously. I'm not going to go through all of them, and there are a lot, but there's a few things I noticed. Number one, there were none against Harry. And I myself am wondering how he can consider himself to be impartial and why the BBC hasn't learned its lesson yet. Now, once this all came out in the Daily Mail, he immediately issued an apology. I regret it. I was rude. I was immature. And when I look at them now, I'm so embarrassed. But at the end, he wrote, I'm committed to impartiality and hope our programs can be judged on their merits. But that's not going to happen because everybody who saw that program saw how slanted it was in Harry and Meghan's favor. Now, I did tell people, I'll admit it, I told people where they could file a complaint because so many people were outraged. I put up the BBC address and let you guys know that you have to go through that before you can complain to Ofcom. But when you're ready to complain to Ofcom, here's that address. And most of you did. And I know you did because the BBC was flooded with complaints over the documentary. And one of my followers put in her complaint, and here's the response that she got back. And it's a typical auto answer. You know, we did a lot of work on this. There was a lot of research. And you'll notice at the bottom, they said that they were sure that Mr. Rajan was impartial. But this last paragraph got me. They're saying that it was checked by the production team, by senior BBC executives, and it met standards for accuracy, fairness, and impartiality. Yeah, that's going to come back to blow them in the face. Twitter user Maggie O'Brien did not like the response, the auto response she got, and decided to write back. You can freeze this video to read it, but I agree with her. The response was condescending, inadequate, and insulted people's intelligence. Spot on, my friend. The BBC finally had to come out with a statement because of the number of complaints it received, and one of the things it says is that it approached Buckingham Palace, Kensington, and Clarence House for comment, but notice it forgot to mention that it approached them for comment without letting them watch it first, and pointed out that a joint statement from all of those houses was included in both programs. Yeah, that doesn't do it for me. They're in trouble. So now we know what this man really thinks of the monarchy, and this is who the BBC chose to do a quote-unquote impartial documentary where it was so slanted towards Harry and Meghan, it was absolutely a joke. I hope the royal family sues them. So, what do you guys think about the BBC's choice of this gentleman to do the impartial documentary? And what do you think about the tweets that came out afterwards? Don't forget to leave those comments below. You know how much I love to read them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell. You know you can follow me on Twitter and Gab. You know you can email me. To those who have donated to my coffee fund, thank you so much. And as always, you guys, have a great day.